Okay, I'm here with Dennis-Manoloff of the Plain Dealer. And D-Man, let's look at the Indians for a minute. Vegas, for the most part, most of the national media has the Indians as a favorite to get to the World Series. Some pick to win it over the Dodgers, but most of them have the Indians there anyway. What's your take on it? Do you agree with that?
I say, why not, Mike? You know, you look at the landscape, the playoff teams, every team has flaws. I think the Indians have the fewest amount of flaws, the way I see it. You know, I think about some of the powers, the Dodgers, they're going to be good, you would expect. The Cubs, I think, are a dangerous team. I think they kind of coasted through the regular season. The Nationals, of course, on the National League side. And then on the American League side, you look at the Indians, the Red Sox, the Astros, or the Astros-Red Sox. But when I look at all those teams, I don't see anyone that's definitively better than the Indians. Mm-hmm. And the Indians, you can make a case with various statistics and analytics, are better than any of the other opposition. So I have no issues at all with the Indians being listed as a favorite or a national trendy pick to win it.
Do you think that does anything to them pressure-wise? Is this a team that will feel that kind of pressure and let it affect them in any way?
I don't think it will, Mike, for a couple of reasons. Number one, well, you think of actually three, I think. The Royals blueprint, Central Division team, yeah. 2014, heartache, they lose the World Series, they come back the next year, they win the division, they go all the way to the World Series and win it. I'm not guaranteeing the Indians do the same thing, but I'm saying that the blueprint has been provided by a mid-market team in this division that you can come back to the World Series the very next year and get it done. The experience that the Indians gained, and I'm sure that helped the Royals in 15, the experience the Indians gained last year going through this is going to help them enormously. So I don't think they're going to panic if they get down in a series or down in a game. And you've also got guys who I think their personalities, they're innately like impervious to pressure. Like guys like Jose Ramirez. Are you going to tell me that Jose Ramirez, if he doesn't succeed, didn't succeed because he was nervous, because he felt the pressure? No, it's going to be because the opposition pitcher was better than he was. So you have guys, you think of Lindor. I know that a Kipnis is not going to get nervous. Brantley certainly won't if he gets in. Guys like Kluber, you know, he's the Klubot for a reason because he doesn't get faced. So this team, if it loses, is not going to lose because of pressure.
Okay. All right, just out of the blue here maybe, is there a player on the Indians who's kind of under the radar, somebody that maybe could be a key? This happens so often in the playoffs, where somebody that you're not really looking for, Roberto Perez last year maybe. Is there somebody like that this year?
Whoever plays third base for the Indians, Mike, I'm assuming the Indians are going to stay with that up the middle of Jose Ramirez at second and Lindor at short. So provided you don't move Ramirez back to third base for any reason, whoever's playing third base, I think, needs to be not only good defensively, but has to give you some production offensively, whether it be Urshela or Diaz. So that one, it jumps out at me as a place where you could say the guy's under the radar. Because, I mean, I think of a guy like Jay Bruce, for example. I don't think he's under the radar.
Right.
But whoever the Indians' third baseman is not, you know, incredibly hyped going into a series. So I think that's a key spot for the Indians.
Okay.